This show is being filmed in front of a live studio audience.
It's the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. It's the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. It's the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. Here's our sign. Backwards. Here's our sign. There's our sign, James.
Welcome to a new season of the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. It's been a while, but hey, we're back.
It has.
And this is Clay. I'm James, and let's get started.
All right. So, from the world of news, James, got a news story for us?
I do.
Hit it.
And this one comes from home in Idaho. Residents of a North Boise neighborhood woke up Friday morning to a sight that really got their goat. Actually, 100 of them to be exact. An invading herd of more than 100 goats rampaged through the streets, devouring flower beds, grass, leaves, lawn ornaments, gnomes, tractors, weed eaters, boats, some farm animals.
Yeah, sounds all right.
Reps from the company that own the animals, We Rent Goats. That's the name.
So the company is called We Rent Goats?
We Rent Goats is the name of this company.
Okay.
Okay, they arrived on scene and managed to round up the herd of goats. After about 2 hours, they finally got 118 goats rounded up into a truck.
In a truck.
In a truck.
Right. So like probably a horse truck.
So yeah. So can you see? No, I'm picturing like is Idaho, right?
All right, okay.
So you got like a flatbed truck,
Yeah.
with like
Chicken wire,
chicken wire walls, and 118 goats
stuffed in,
just crammed in there,
and like 15 workers like holding the goats in.
And here's the thing. So they like rampage through the streets. You know how much goat shit? 118 goats.
You know, I want to take it back a step. So what's the name of this company?
We Rent Goats.
Why?
You know, I mean,
why would you rent 118 goats? Is it for like, I have a messy backyard and I don't want to mow, so I want the goats to just come in and eat shit? Is it something like you're a hoarder and you want the goats to come in and eat shit? Is it something like your plumbing is backed up and you want the goats to come in and eat shit? We rent goats.
I think I want to start a security company called We Rent Grizzly Bears. And what you do is just take a bunch of grizzly bears
We rent grizzlies.
Let them roam around your business and
take him to a party up on McEwen.
Yeah.
Or not McEwen, Jesus. Tubbs Hill.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I don't know.
Wherever. A mountain, a hill, a mountain, whatever.
Hey, James, in Kuwait, a seafood market in Kuwait was closed after it was discovered that the staff had been putting plastic googly eyes on fish to make them appear fresher than they actually were. It was discovered after a photo of a fish began making the rounds last week on the internet. The photo was of a fish with a googly eye sliding off of its face after a customer had taken it home and began cleaning it. It remains unclear if the shop will be opened again. So they were taking fish.
Yeah.
Right? And you're a fisherman. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
So you take dead fish.
Yep.
Right? You go to the store, you see them in Seattle, they're throwing the fish all the time. Right? So this place saw these fish and like, oh, these are like a couple months old. You know, we bought these caught these in March maybe.
Yeah.
So what can we do to make these fish more attractive to our Kuwaiti customers?
Yeah.
Googly eyes. So you go down and you roll down the party store, you get googly eyes, and then you tape them or glue them, I guess, to the fish's eyeballs.
Well, and here's the thing is they originally thought that they could put like makeup on them, like lipstick and stuff, but fish in Kuwait have the towel wrapped around their head, so all you can see is the eyes. So since all you can see is the eyes around the towel wrap, they put googly eyes on them to make it more attractive to customers.
Is that how that works?
Maybe.
My question was, so people have been buying these fish with googly eyes. Like, have you ever seen SpongeBob the movie?
Oh, yeah.
Googly eyes.
Googly eyes.
Right? So it took someone taking the fish all the way from the Kuwait market, you know, and they got on their rickshaw or whatever it was, get to the herd. I don't know, rickshaw. I'm sure they have cars. They have cars in Kuwait.
Mopeds.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Anyways, get the fish home.
They ride their camel home.
Right. Yeah, hilarious. Yeah, I said it. It's my fault. Yeah. So then someone is like cleaning the fish, and they like are ready to clean it. They look down, and the googly eyes start sliding down the face. What's the first thing that comes to that person's head? Like, honestly.
My fish has
Jesus Christ! Look at my fish's eye!
I bought the only fish with a lazy eye at the market.
Wouldn't the first thing be like, I just bought a fish with plastic eyes. I should probably take that back to the store.
But here's the thing, though, is this is not the only company or place that has used googly things. To,
That
like,
is a very good point.
Yeah, I heard a story about a lady that did Pure Romance, and she put googly balls on the dildos to make them look more attractive. And
is that
yeah,
a fact?
and then one time one of the googly balls slid off, and
they
so she
sued-
named it Lance Armstrong.
And they sued a fish company in Kuwait.
Yeah.
James, we completely forgot our sponsor.
Oh, we totally did. It's time to bring in our sponsor.
You know what? We've taken a couple years off. The FCC came and said that we couldn't do our show anymore, but now we're back. So our sponsor is the original OTV Party to Go 8 CD.
It's not
It's not. Yeah, we can't
It's not-
say what it's actually from, so we've named it OTV. But check out the songs on this bad boy. Big Papa by Notorious Big. I Wish is on there by Skilo, and Sheryl Crow's got a song on there. James, what else is on there?
Yeah, that's about it. OTV,
So, yeah,
Party to Go 8.
Party to Go 8.
That's our sponsor.
DJ Kizzy Rock.
Kizzy Rock.
Kizzy Rock is on there, and Corona. No Lime, unfortunately, and Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
And Notorious Big.
All right, great.
And Method Man.
Sweet.
And Shaggy.
Thanks to our sponsor.
My dog Shaggy.
All right, so back to the news. Clay.
Yeah.
Do you have any good luck at all whatsoever? I bet your luck is not as bad as this next guy.
All right.
Meet Dylan McWilliams,
I'd
a
love to.
20-year-old from Colorado who's had the worst luck ever. Okay?
All right.
So, this young outdoorsman has survived 3 bloody brushes with the animal kingdom. First of all, a week ago, he was bit by a shark while surfing, last Thursday.
All right, so this is, who's my man here? What's his name?
Dylan McWilliams.
All right, so D. McWilliams, 20-year-old.
20-year-old.
In Colorado.
No, he's from Colorado. He wasn't surfing in Colorado.
Okay,
They don't have
alright.
a lot of sharks in
All right,
Colorado.
that makes me... Wait,
Yeah.
I thought the mile-high surf would be like...
Yeah, no,
kicking,
no,
like,
that's something completely different.
All right, sorry.
Anyways, the shark, to believe a tiger shark between 6 and 8 feet long,
Okay.
came up and bit Dylan's leg while he was surfing that required 7 stitches.
That sucks.
Okay, this was on Thursday.
Okay.
This after an incident in July where Dylan was on a camping trip when at 4 a.m. while sleeping under the stars outside, he woke up to find his head being clamped in the jaws of a bear, a 300-pound black bear. Yeah, that's right. Dylan said,
Okay.
the black bear
Okay.
grabbed me by the back of the head. I was fighting back, poking it in the eye, till it let me go. So he's sound asleep under the stars camping. A black bear comes up and starts chomping on his head while he's asleep.
And that's what surprised him.
Yeah.
I was surprised to be woken up when my head was inside of a bear's mouth.
And here's the thing is like if all the defensive moves I would have tried, I'd have never thought of like pick 2. yeah, here we go, in the eyes. Yeah. What do you give him a noogie? The old Dutch Robbie.
He said, "Bear, grab your ear.
There you go.
Get over here."
Yeah, all right. Yeah, so he gave him the old poking in the eyes. Okay, but still, it gets even worse.
Okay.
This
It
is
gets
all.
worse?
Yeah.
Wait, he got bit by a shark and then
And
got his head
Bit by a
clamped
bear
down by a bear.
two months ago. And this is after a rattlesnake attack during a hiking trip in Utah. He was walking along and
Just minding his own Utah business.
and got bit by a rattlesnake. To quote Mr. McWilliams, these dangerous attacks are just, I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. No shit, dude.
3 times?
Wrong place at the wrong time. Dude, so here's my advice. Don't go hiking where there's rattlesnakes.
Correct.
Don't go camping where there's bears.
Don't
and
go to
don't
Utah.
surf where there's sharks. Don't go to Utah.
Don't go to Colorado. Sorry, Jake, but don't go to Utah.
Yeah.
If you stay out of Colorado, okay. So
And
now
Florida.
now we know if you stay out of Colorado and Utah, you will not be bit by a shark or a bear,
Yeah.
possibly.
Yeah.
Rattlesnakes, stay out of well.
And hang out in the ocean, because if you hang out in the ocean, you won't get bit by a bear or a rattlesnake.
That is a very
But
good
you might
point.
get bit by a shark.
If you go in the mountains, you will not be bit by a shark unless it's Sharknado.
Yeah.
Shark Week. You ever seen that Sharknado? You seen that show?
Yeah.
But
Oh,
the tornado drops the sharks. Why can't that happen in like real life, man? Why can't we let's say the Dodgers are playing the Giants? Wouldn't that be a great place to drop a Sharknado?
And I don't know if that's supposed to be scary, but if they want to make like a scary movie instead of making Sharknado, make like PMS Female NATO, where like the whole world is just like invaded by
3-year-old
like
with
pissed off mid-30-year-old women.
2-year-old with a dirty diaper NATO.
Oh my god.
2-year-old with a dirty diaper NATO.
Yeah, that's called daycare.
Come on, sci-fi, get on that. Tara Reid is totally gonna star in that. CGI is gonna make her look like she's 2 years old. True story.
Not with those
Anyways.
fakies.
That's a good point. Hasn't she been arrested like 15 times? Isn't she right up there with like Miley Cyrus?
Even Lindsay Lohan was like, damn, stop getting arrested.
Lindsay Lohan. That was the one I couldn't think of. I think I confused those two. Who was in Sharknado, James?
Sharks.
Studio audience. Making noise.
We are filmed in front of a live studio audience.
I like it.
Thank you, Megan, for making a live
It's
appearance on our
fantastic.
show. Yeah.
It's all good.
See what happens when it's live?
Anyways.
Would you like to say hi?
No.
Okay.
What were we saying about Sharknado? Oh, yeah. Anyways, in France. All right, so check this out. Authorities in a Brittany coastal village have banned visitors entering the sea after a frisky dolphin terrorized tourists and locals. The 10-foot bottlenose dolphin, nicknamed Zafar, has been a regular attraction to beachgoers on the west coast of France for some time now. For months, he has been friendly and non-aggressive, allowing tourists to swim with him and even hold his dorsal fin. But authorities...
That's better than Petto's blowhole.
Authorities grew concerned a few weeks ago when Zafar began to rub himself against swimmers and boats in an attempt to become more intimate. A swimmer had to be rescued by the Coast Guard recently after Zafar refused to allow her to return to dry land. So, there's a woman out there doing her swim, taking her swim, doing some scuba, whatever women do off the coast of France, in the water.
Yep.
And Zafar, the 10-foot bottlenose dolphin, came up and said,
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
And long story short,
Well, and here's
she couldn't get out of the water because he was like getting his dolphin on.
and here's the thing: is the Coast Guard they actually interviewed the dolphin, and he said, "I've only raped 5 women so far." What was the dolphin's name? Zafar?
His name was Zafar. He did not. I forgot about that thing.
Sound
I
effects.
forgot about that. Yeah. Wait, James.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Zafar.
That was a good job.
They're not sure when the beach will be reopened due to the humping dolphin.
Well, here's what happened. They said the dolphin was friendly for a long time.
Yeah.
And then, like, some dude went out there and was like, you ever go swimming and you have, like, your phone in your pocket or you forget your wallet? Some guy's like, oh, I forgot how all these ecstasy pills in my pocket. And the dolphin's like, hey, what the hell is this?
No, you don't.
Yeah, are these crustaceans?
I got 'em now.
No, it's ecstasy. And next thing you know, the dolphin's shooting his blowhole all over the...
They always say that people have like swam with dolphins, but
Yeah.
grabbing his dorsal fin and swimming, don't you think that would be like the first sign if a dolphin comes up on you and you're in the beach and you start to leave and it's like, wait a minute, hang on,
Well,
don't go anywhere yet. Rub my dorsal fin.
And you know the worst part is somewhere in the world, some guy's like, oh, look at that dolphin. Oh, look at that. Oh,
Yeah.
that's dolphin porn.
Yeah.
I've been searching for dolphin porn for
Yes,
20 years.
and his
I
name is
finally got
Tony Hall
dolphin-
Rivas, and he lives in Hillsboro, Washington. That guy. You remember that guy? Yeah. Everybody needs a little dolphin preparation. They need a little dorsal fin.
It's a little dorsal fin.
Everybody needs a little dorsal
Oh
fin.
my gosh.
Anyways, James, hey, let's move on to sports.
Let's do it.
I don't really want to talk about what happened in football today. The Seahawks lost. Yeah, we thought they were going to lose.
We thought they were gonna lose.
Yeah,
We did.
we also thought we were going to speak English, but that's not happening
we think
either.
that they were going to lose.
No, I knew they'd get their ass kicked. It wasn't an ass kicking. But we wanted to talk a little bit more about sports. In India, a gentleman named S. Navin Kumar set a Guinness World Record by bashing 217 walnuts with his head.
So he lined them out
Yes,
in a row.
there was. If you see this, if go on YouTube and check this out. His name is S. Something Kumar something in India. He broke
He likes fish with googly eyes on
217.
him.
Yes, he's really into dolphins. You'll like this guy. What is that?
Better than pigeon.
That's not what I didn't. I'm sorry. I was trying to do dolphin. And I can't do a dolphin. Oh, I can do it like a Miami dolphin.
okay.
We lost. It's a Miami dolphin. Oh, it's just like a Seahawk.
Yeah.
Let me see my impression of the Seahawks. We lost.
All right.
Anyways. So this dude broke a world record by breaking 217 walnuts with his head. Now,
Okay.
the Dungus Investigative Research Team, which we call
Dirt.
Right, has been working with us for years.
Yes.
On the Ownbey 15 Minute News Hour.
Yes.
So we set the Dirt team out to find some of the more interesting world records because, you know, we kind of like world records.
Yeah, absolutely.
In May 27, 2014, a gentleman in China named Gao Bingago was covered by 326,000 bees.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you like that one?
No.
No, me
I
neither.
don't like bees.
May 16, 2015, in Russia, students at a Siberian Federal University squeezed 40 people into a car. World record for most people squeezed into a car.
40 people into a car.
I'm not even kidding you.
Were they midgets?
Nope, they were
I'm
students.
sorry, were they little people?
They were Russian students.
Huh.
Trying to get rid of their student loans.
Mm-hmm.
June 8th, 2014, 505 pregnant women in China set a record for the largest prenatal yoga class. I can't read today. Jesus Christ.
Wait.
What the fuck?
Hold on.
Ugh.
So they actually keep a record of how many prenatal women do
They
yoga?
did this time. 505 pregnant women in China set a record for the largest prenatal yoga class.
Wow.
That's a Guinness record. All right, September 7th, 2014, Oliver Strumpfel in Germany, Ansbury, Germany, carried 27 1-liter beer steins 130 feet, breaking the Guinness World Record for carrying 1-liter beer steins over a distance of 131 feet.
That's a national record.
That's a true
Okay,
record.
I would like to put myself up in the Guinness record of how many beer steins I could drink.
Well, no, okay, so, but this wasn't with like a tray. This was like two
I know,
hands,
yeah, just like a
27
whole-
beer steins, like all piled in a giant Egyptian pyramid. It's beautiful.
It's a beautiful thing.
He probably drank at least that before he did that.
Oh, well, that's the thing. Yeah, how many of those? Well, at least when he finished, he was like, well, shit, I got 27 beers to drink.
Let's keep going. October 12th, 2012, in Hungary, Attila Banye was run over 5 times by a Jeep in Budapest, setting the Guinness World Record for most times being run over by a Jeep. April 19th.
That is not a record that you want to be proud of.
You should see the video.
I
of this
hold
guy.
the record
He's
of being
squashed.
run over the most times by a Jeep.
I like it. That's a good record. I mean, if you're going to have a record, wouldn't you want
Well,
a
it's all
record?
good.
You wouldn't want to be covered by 326,000 bees.
No, not like I ate the most cauliflower florets or something stupid.
Cauliflower,
you know what I mean?
cauliflower pizza.
Yeah. I shoved the most hard-boiled eggs up my anus. Like, you don't want to be known.
No,
you don't be that guy.
you want this record.
I got ran over by a Jeep.
On April 19th, 2012, I can't pronounce any of these names. Thainshwar Guragi spins a basketball on a toothbrush held in his mouth for 22 seconds, setting the Guinness World Record for longest time a basketball was spun on a toothbrush being held in someone's mouth.
Okay, so was there a record that he beat, or is that like, okay, this is the first time it's ever
No,
been
he
tried,
had to,
but-
anytime a record's set, you had to break somebody's record.
No,
There's
because
some poor
obviously there's the
bastard-
first guy. Is he the first guy to spin a basketball on his...
That's a good question. I don't
I
know.
want to be the first guy to, like, hop on my left foot and hold a bowling pin under my arm
Or-
and, like, play the harmonica
Or
one time.
Or you could be Finn Kaler in 2007, who had 43 snails put on his face for 10 seconds
Nope.
to set the record
Nope.
for most snails
Nope.
put on your face.
Nope.
That's
No.
a real record.
No.
That really happened.
I'll tell you what.
Sorry, Finn.
Yeah.
Or Ken, whatever his name is. I don't know.
I would...
Snails on your face.
Okay, so Clay, that brings us to our impromptu Ownbey 15-minute news hour 10-second rule. All right, in 10 seconds, you have to name as many things as you would not want put on your face for 43 seconds. Okay? Things you would not let on your face for 43 seconds.
Okay.
All right. Let's start the clock and go.
B. Arthur. Bees. Crabs. Crayfish. Raw meat. Toenail clippings. My dog's poo. Cat hair. George Bush. Thumbtacks. Ah, shit.
Actually, we were looking for a Barbara Bush.
Ah,
Sorry.
damn
you were
it.
close. You were close.
I was close. I tried.
You were close.
I worked on it. You know, James, here's the thing about the Ownbey 15-minute news hour. Now, when I first said that we were coming back, and I'm like, LL Cool J, don't call this a comeback.
Yeah.
Because this has been crap so far. I am not on my game whatsoever. So if you watch this, just realize I'm usually, like, thinner than this.
Thinner. Yeah, the last 4 seasons you've been thinner than you are now, but hey, that's all right.
Well, it is what it is. The
That's all right,
first thing
chunk.
that I said is we didn't want to do any political talk.
Yeah.
This show is fun. We have a lot of fun on this show. You know, we've gone off in the past on politics and whatnot, but I made it very clear to everybody there was not going to be any political talk on this Tonight Show, on this episode.
Yeah.
On the first episode of the 5th season, maybe, of the Ownbey 15-minute news hour.
That's right.
Well, you know what? I could call bullshit on myself because I got a little political talk for you. So, you want some political talk? Check this out. Lyndon Baines Johnson nicknamed his genitalia Jumbo.
Jumbo.
Lyndon Baines Johnson, the President of the United States.
That's because he grab his ball sack and hold it out like big old ears, and like walk around with his trunk hanging down.
Grover Cleveland, President of the United States of America, was the only president to hold the job of a hangman.
See?
He was the sheriff of some Erie County in New York, and twice he had to pull the on that.
And
You know what I'm saying?
That's
right?
the guy we elected. Yep.
You know that Martin Van Buren was the first president ever born in the United States of America?
Huh. Well, there you have it.
He was.
And he was what? He was like the 38th president?
Who knows?
48th?
William Howard Taft got stuck in the very first White House bathtub he sat in, so they had to
he was super
get his fat
fat.
ass and put a new thing in there. Oh, now I'm fired up.
They named that candy after him, Taffy. Oh, that's Taffy.
Jimmy Carter was the first president ever to go on record as to seeing a UFO. Jimmy Carter.
Well, yeah. Didn't he grow peanuts? He was a nut farmer?
It's a possibility.
I know his
Monica
brother
Lewinsky
was a nut farmer.
His brother made some really bad beer. Yeah,
Billy Beer.
Billy Beer.
Give your Billy Beer belly.
That's right.
Say that 10 times fast. Billy Beer belly.
James.
Seriously, say it 10 times fast. Billy Beer belly. Go.
Billy Beer Belly. Billy. Shit. What is it? Billy. Fuck, I can't say it one time now.
Belly.
Billy
Beer belly.
Billy Beer Belly. Billy Beer Belly. Billy Beer Belly. Billy Beer Belly. Billy Beer Belly. Billy Beer Belly. Billy Beer Belly. Billy Beer Belly. Billy Beer Belly. Billy Beer Belly. Billy Beer Belly.
All right, so I just lost my co-host. Hey, he's back.
Hey, I'm back.
All right.
Thank you. I'm good. Anyways, oh yeah, what else? I don't know. James Monroe, President James Monroe.
Yeah.
Once chased a Secretary of State from the White House with a pair of fire tongs. And John Quincy Adams skinny dipped every morning at the Potomac River. And George Washington, his teeth weren't made of wood, but hippo ivory, bone, animal and human teeth, lead, brass screws, and gold wire all mixed into one teeth. So there's political shit for you. Take your political shit and stuff it.
Anything else you'd like to say about politics, Clay?
Yeah, there's a lot more I'd like to say, but I'm not going to.
Okay, so since you're going with that, I think we should go right into our rant session.
All right, let's do it.
It's been a while. Would you like to rant about anything? Okay, better let me take this one first.
Go ahead, James. Take it.
Okay, I have a rant about people driving in parking lots of grocery stores.
I love
Why is it that people cannot drive in the parking lot of a grocery store? How hard is it? You pull into the parking spot,
Correct.
you back out.
Correct.
People not looking, they come out, they get on their cell phone, around about, guess what, honey? I bought some pork chops and some
No.
macaroni and cheese
No.
and some cereal and some salad.
Did you remember the baguettes? Get the baguettes.
Oh, yeah,
They get the little ice cream cones?
and they just put it in reverse and they don't pay fucking attention to what they're doing and they just like go willy-nilly. And then they just drive and like you're trying to cross like, okay, here's the lane. I have to get to the store from the parking lot. Oh no, they don't pay no fucking attention, almost run you over.
Now, I can actually speak from experience on this because Thanksgiving 2 years ago, I got run over by a car in the Super One parking lot that was pulling out of the handicap spot. Nice lady, very nice lady, completely ran me over. Got out, was crying, freaking out, everybody showed up. It was cool. I survived. But no, I totally am with you. But here's what I love. You ever see the people that drive down, they got the speed bumps, and then they go like this?
And try to go around the speed bump?
Way around the speed. Dude,
because there's only one tire going on
You're in a truck that's been lifted. You got like 22-inch wheels. You got like Casey bars and a gun rack and shotguns, and you're wearing a cowboy hat, and you go. Here's the other thing I want to know. How come it is when you are a redneck with a small penis and an oversized truck, you can only drive 15 miles an hour? The speed limit's 35. It's the big long pedal on the right. Put it down, cowboy, and go. Because I'm sitting behind you doing 20 miles an hour, hitting every chug hole in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and you stop it. But Blake, whatever his name, Shelton is blaring out your window. You got a giant truck. Use the engine. Use it. You know you can go fast. If you're not gonna go, why would you buy it? Why would you buy it? Oh wait, that's right. You got a small penis.
Okay, and I'm gonna piggyback off you because every one of you little punk little bastards that drive a little race car with your overblown mustache that goes ring, 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 and every single green light you go 1 block, and the light turns green and you punch it, ring, and you go 10 feet, and then you have to put on the brake.
Wait, how's it go?
Ring.
How?
That's right. You go ring. You
Do
go
it
10
again.
feet, ring, and
Do
you
it
go
again.
like ring, and that's it, ring, 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 whoop, whoop, ring, and you go 10 feet, and then you have to stop. And I get right up next to you, and you got your friggin' in your car that costs $200 with a $1,000 system, and your door's the wrong color. It doesn't even match. Your hood is painted primer. Yeah.
Shit.
Oh,
Oh, you know what? That reminds me. If you're gonna drive around with the window world down, and you're gonna blare your music, please play decent music. Please, decent music. The next time that I pull up to a stoplight and someone's got "You Just Call Out My Name" by James Taylor blaring out of their window, I might blow a gasket. Don't play James Taylor out of your window. I like James Taylor. I wouldn't roll my window down and blare it.
Yeah, I'm not rolling down the road blasting Elvis Costello, blaring out the window. You know, I mean,
I've done that.
yeah, I know you
actually have done
That's
that.
why I said that.
I like it. And you know what? Hey, James Taylor's cool. I have 2 of his CDs. At least I did before the divorce, and I lost all my stuff.
You know, James Taylor's all right. He's named after me. A lot of people don't know that. James Taylor is named after me.
And after my daughter.
Yeah, Taylor. Yeah, I mean it's a
can't beat that
Ownbey
guy.
family name. Yeah, he's
That's
named after
right.
me and my niece. So,
James,
you
is
know.
there anything else you want to say to these people tonight?
Well, I hope you made it this far watching this crap.
I didn't.
So,
I stopped
yeah.
watching 10 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
Yeah, Clay zoned out after the second story.
Well, yeah, because I couldn't read the second story. It was awful.
Hey.
But hey, we're still here. I'm getting... Jesus
We're
Christ,
coming back.
I'm breaking shit. I'm going to get a website. I didn't mean to say that. Never mind. I'll tell you next week.
That was the only 15-minute news hour. Thank God it was the only 15-minute news hour. Now this shit's over. The only 15-minute news hour.
Fucking, there's our